again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. I'm joined by Melissa Cole and Václav. How are you doing? We are reviewing today Pilsner Urquell. You've got a glass already, are you?
I have indeed. But apparently badly poured.
Well, it'll be fine.
It's UK pour.
Yeah.
It's not a Czech pour.
Yeah. So, what are we getting from the beer? How was it brewed? What ingredients goes into it?
If you look for Pilsner Urquell, we are quite lucky because we produce the beer on the same style for practically 170 years. And the beer used only these three ingredients, water, malt and hops. Very simple. And what is important by doing Pilsner Urquell, we still use these historical processes. It was set by
Okay.
we have same production time, about 5 weeks. We use for machine kettle with direct heating, which is very important. We make three-mesh decoction system because we started with mixing malt with water. With temperature about 30 degrees centigrade and one set approximately of this mesh. We started with heating and the rest will stay by this temperature about 30. And then we make a break by temperatures which are important for cutting starch, simple sugars, proteins and everything. And we boil this one set. And then you mix it together.
So
Means
you take
the
part of the mash out, or you take
yeah,
part of the wort
it's in
out?
another time.
Okay, so explain how that happens. So the double decoction system,
By this triple decoction, we do it 3 times.
Yeah.
And we continuously increase the temperature by this mixture together. But every time this 1/3 boils to important brewmaster temperatures, we say, and boil. And because we boiled only every time only 1/3, we save enzymes which we need for cutting all these complicated things to simple. And we are sure that by meshing that is create the aroma and taste and character of Pilsner Urquell. And because we do it in our kettles, which are heated with direct flame, open flame,
so you get that
that is create a color because these sugars from malt a little bit caramelized on the walls of the kettle.
There we go.
And there is this little bit caramel aroma and there is created this golden color.
I'm going to come over here because I'm not in the camera. But so, what are we getting in the nose then with the beer? All three of us now. If we stick our noses into the beer, what are we getting? First of all, with yourself, what aromas are you getting from the beer?
No, aroma is still second step because you have your eyes. You should
Okay,
watch
yeah, let's look at the beer first. Let's look at the beer.
You should watch the beer, you should watch the color of the beer. You should watch how creamy is the head about the beer because in Czech we serve the beer with head because this head protects the beer against taste changes. And now is coming second step, it's aroma.
Let's get the aroma.
And if you try it, you can feel aroma of sour hops because sour hops is more aromatic than other hops which is used around the world. You can feel a little bit caramel.
Oh, I get spice. A lot of spice.
You get a little bit of pepperiness, you get a little bit of sort of nettle.
Yes.
Which for me very much is almost, it's very much about, for me it's very much sort of like my childhood where you're beating down nettles to get through to where I need to be on a beat or on a shoot or something like that. I need to beat down the nettles and I get that immediate spiciness. I also get massive breadiness because this is half-priced and unfiltered. So I get a huge sort of white, almost white, really fresh white bread.
Yes, absolutely.
That's sort of straight away which I love. So that sort of fresh bread.
Absolutely, and what is important by this aroma, checking the aroma, you should have the beer in proper temperature. And this is the reason why we recommend to serve the beer by temperature about 7 degrees, because by this temperature this beer releases all these aromas which are covered inside. By lower temperature it's closed and you feel only cold drink. If the temperature is more higher than the 7, plus minus 7. If the temperature is still higher, the beer loses this refreshment effect.
So it's about 6 to 7 degrees.
6, 7 is excellent.
So what would your opinion be of very low temperature lagers and so
Maybe it could be refreshing, but there is not possible develop all these aromas and taste coming from malt and malts.
We got a taste then?
Just we are coming to certain step.
You're well behind me. You're well behind me on the taste. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
And by tasting of beer, we are the brewmasters or brewers. The tasting is different because we should drink the beer, not like wine taster or sommelier.
No.
There is not necessary to drink the wine, because beer is bitter, and the receptors, sensors for bitter taste are on the end of your tongue.
Yes.
Means you could swallow the beer.
I'm getting that whole nettle thing you were talking about earlier. I get the spiciness, which I initially was thinking, it's massively spicy, but then, as Melissa mentioned, nettle, it's like that thing that clicks in your brain. It's like, yes, absolutely. Flavour-wise, what are you getting from the flavour?
Flavor of the beer.
Yes.
If you taste and feel Pilsner Urquell, you can feel first a little bit bitterness and crispness of carbon dioxide, because it contains carbon dioxide. But you can feel the bitterness. But the bitterness is very fine because it's coming from Saaz hops, which is very fine in bitterness. And this bitterness is in few seconds very well balanced with sweetness of this residual extract. Because we don't convert all sugars from malt to alcohol, we have a higher portion of residual extract there, and it creates a fullness or body of the beer. And you should buy.
That's very much how it would have been as well, isn't it? So it's a very historic way to actually drink it.
You should buy this beer because it's full of body.
But apparently I get a little bit upset when you come back with teeth marks in your glass.
We taste now this unfiltered beer, which contains a little bit yeast. And this yeast, the beer is more smoother because the yeast are able a little bit mask all these bitter and sweet taste and aromas. And it's very, very simple drinkable, this product.
Very good, very good. I'm going to give this a rating. I always give it a rating on the Real Ale Guide. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Can I ask for a rating from you, Melissa?
Definitely a 9 out of 10. Always a 9 out of 10.
For me, it's simple, 11.
11 out of 10. 11 out of 10.
You might be slightly biased, so
Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa, for joining me.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And cheers.
Cheers.